The Las Vegas Raiders are feeling very money. They know it, and they're in the playoffs.
A man who's never missed in the stadium in 2 years will try to send them to the playoffs. Snap good, hold good, and Raiders in, Chargers out.
They travel to a jungle Axel wouldn't even be welcome in. Wait, orange hair, he's in, never mind. The Bengals are at home for a postseason game, and it's gonna be nuts.
If you keep making those plays, I'm just gonna throw it up to you every time.
Easy, bro. Hey! Hold on, boy.
Hey, I got like 450 or something.
Whoa.
First up, Cincy's video game QB against the Black Holes secondary. Joe Burrow took last week off. Maybe his arm was tired from throwing for close to 1,000 yards the previous 2 games.
Going deep, double teamed. Higgins has got the ball! That was spectacular!
He's on a 4-game run where he's put up 100+ rating in each, 11 TDs, no INTs, 345 yards in 3 of the 4.
Fires deep down the sideline. Chase wide open. Sprinting downfield to the 20, the 10. Touchdown!
Man.
Bengals!
Unreal.
There's more. 34 TDs on the year. And check this out. Led the league in yards per attempt and completion percentage. He led the league in completion percentage, and the dude was not dinking and dunking.
On the fly, downfield, he's got him. That's MIXON. Burrow has thrown for over 525 yards officially.
Raiders' best chance at reining him in, not necessarily its secondary, more like its front. See, Burrow also leads in another category. There was a cost to taking Chase in the end, and Burrow becoming a grass expert has been the payment. Most sacked QB.
I'm going inside. Nope. Boop. Excuse me. And then he comes flying in. And remember when I just said O-line must hold up for the Bengals? So far, not so much.
So cue up Mad Max Crosby and Yannick Ngakoue. The latter hit double digits in sacks.
Prescott brought down. That is Ngakoue getting the Raiders' first sack of the game.
Crosby ended his season by planting Justin Herbert twice. That got him to 8 QB takedowns.
Herbert, look out from behind. Down he goes in the 21-yard line. The ball is out, but the play is over.
Relentless. That's all you need to know. MAXX Crosby, relentless.
Crosby's sack total does not accurately portray his play, though. His pressure rate, one of the highest of any defensive end.
Running out of time, and he goes down. MAXX Crosby.
The constant pressure Burrow has had to deal with has led to some poor decisions. 14 INTs. That's a little high.
Burrow steps up, floats it.
Intercepted in the end zone.
So let's make our way back to the secondary he faces. Vegas doesn't have a lot of INTs. In fact, they're one of 3 teams in the Super Bowl era to have an above 500 record while intercepting 6 or fewer passes. Their rating allowed is high, completion percentage allowed is high.
You're going to see the double team on the far left-hand side, Hayward on the inside, the safety on the outside.
Huge, however, I think. Remember how Burrow is king of the big pass play? Raiders have excelled at stopping teams from hitting them big. Justin Herbert held him to 6 yards per attempt on an absurd 64 pass attempts.
And Casey Hayward, who was on the injury report, not sure he was going to make it, comes up with a huge play.
For the year, the Raiders are elite when it comes to yards per attempt allowed, yards per completion allowed, 20-plus yard pass plays allowed. So they can give the Bengals' aerial attack a run, in theory.
To the end zone and incomplete. Had it for a second, facing covering on the play.
There isn't a good CBWR one-on-one in this game. The Bengals have too many WR1s. Maybe the Raiders stick their best corner on Jamar Chase based on his recent play.
Got an open target. It's Chase at the 40. Look at that move. Look at Chase go. Oh my goodness, what a gear he just found. Wow, Chase is on the case.
But then there's Tyler Boyd. Is he a 1, 2, or a 3? If you say 3, what a 3.
Look at this. On the fly, Boyd, foot race. That is 6. Leaping into the end zone.
And Bengals fans know Chase had a little cold spell. That's when the rest of the league was hit with the realization this team's passing attack is going to be hard to stop for a very long time. Let me know which trio is better. Am I supposed to say, I'll wait, or you're late, or ahoy, mate? T. Higgins.
Blocked by MIXON, touchdown Higgins. And he beats Seymour. 1-yard touchdown throw.
Nate Hobbs is the Raiders' nickel corner. Great rookie year. Allows a really high completion percentage, but tackles everything in sight and holds receivers to a really low yards per catch.
Throw is intercepted by the Raiders. Hobbs has it. Hayward knocked it around.
it up.
Casey Hayward, Brandon Faison will take the outside guys. Hayward, the better year of the two, just based on TDs allowed.
Wentz fires over the middle, and it is broken up by Casey Hayward.
Vegas, not typically susceptible to the run game.
And he gets stuffed. Can't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
But Joe Mixon did hang a C note on them. Week 11 was a long time ago, but in that game, Burrow was the guy who hangs out behind his friend while they gamble. It was Mixon who was rolling.
Over 100 yards rushing. And then some. Mixon shifting gears for the touchdown.
Josh Jacobs is on a little run of his own, though. 2 of his last 3 games with 125-plus rushing yards, 26 carries in the 2 he hit triple digits. Offensive shift, maybe?
Josh Jacobs playing on bad ribs, and he has just been breaking tackles all night long.
Bengals defense has played running backs respectfully, 4.2 yards per carry allowed to RBs prior to their Week 18 game, so not super easy sledding for Jacobs.
Comes Freeman. Oh, what a nice tackle by Hilton. Losing 5.
Bengals pass defense. As a whole, they've played quarterbacks on the south side of average.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Eli Apple looking around, wondering where there might have been some help.
They've had the toughest time with tight ends. Not too many teams have given up more receptions, TDs, yards to that position.
Mahomes finds his man right on the goal line. It's Kelsey for the score.
Looked like confusion on the Bengals defense part.
Vegas finally got Darren Waller back, quiet against the Chargers, but hadn't played since Week 12. If he's close to 100%, we know what he's capable of.
Well placed to Waller. Big gain, Darren Waller.
Cincinnati's DB core, they've gotten good play from their corners.
Here comes the blitz. Hilton was coming in, and the stick leaves him short of the first. Mahomes
Almost intercepted.
Wow, that would have had this place erupted. Apple has to catch that.
The Raiders have guys that sort of come and go with their passing game, but there have been 2 consistents recently, Zay Jones and Hunter Renfrow.
Watch him. He's going to go out, in, out.
Into the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Hunter Renfrow.
Derek Carr, of course, the guy who will be getting them the ball. 8 years. Carr finally gets a shot at the postseason. He's been hitting some potholes driving to the finish line, but he did enough to get there.
Carr on 4th and 2. Rolling right. Throws to the end zone. Touchdown, Renfrow.
Bengals front 4 can all get home. TREY Hendrickson more often than the rest. Absurd first year in stripes.
Around Villanueva. Brought down by Hendrickson. Sack number 14.
Carr has taken a lot of sacks, over 2 a game. However, relative to how often he throws, he's had at least average protection.
Carr has time, but the secondary is doing its work, and then he throws, and it's caught on the run, and that's Edwards again.
Vegas's offense has had penalty problems, as in second most.
And then finally has to sling it away. Whatever the discussion was resulted in this. Yep.
Offense number 4.
Reverse is true about their defense, not too many flags. The Bengals, the exact opposite. Offense is clean, but their defense gets caught with its hand in the cookie jar a lot.
Intended for Kelsey. That draws a flag on Bates.
Bengals, beware when you punt. Only 9 guys average more than 9 a return. Hunter Renfrow is one of them.
Hunter Renfrow doing it all for the Raiders. As soon as he gets it, makes first guy miss, and then he is shooting to the outside. Look at those blocks lined up for him as he gets down the sideline.
If it's a nail-biter, Raiders' kicking game is in pretty good hands, as we just saw. Daniel CARLSON has missed 3 extra points, missed 3 field goals, but none since Week 9. Leads the league in attempts and makes, and has hit from 56.
Rear long 55. This is 56.
And it is done.
Oh my gosh, what a game.
What a kick.
For the Bengals, it's Evan McPherson. 2 missed extra points, 5 field goal misses. The rookie isn't what you'd consider a lock just yet, but he has hit from 58.
This is a 58-yard attempt for Evan McPherson. Snap, 58-yarder. He curves it through. Put it on the board.
1975 AFC playoffs, Ken Anderson versus Kenny Stabler. Paul Brown versus John Madden. One of the greatest helmet matchups you'll ever see. Yeah, Bengals. Classic. Classic game, too. Crazy fourth quarter rally by Anderson came up short. Tell us how the sequel turns out in the comments section. Our picks now. Playoff football, it's gold, Jerry, gold.